welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my week 2, my week 2 budget check-in. Sorry it's a little bit late and I'm sorry I actually haven't posted in a week. It's just been that busy and Thomas was off his work, so we just enjoyed spending the week together. We actually had a Harry Potter marathon all week, so we really just relaxed, spent some time together, and it's been really nice. But for the purposes of this video, I'm going to be checking in for the week beginning the 9th until the 15th. Last week, if you've seen that video, we did from the 1st until the 8th, and we did pretty well. We have started to hit that kind of mid-month slump where we start to go over, but I'm hoping we can kind of rein it back in. So let's start by placing down all of our little tracking stickers. So I have them all here. I have 3 categories for this week. We have food, eating out, and household. So the first one I'm going to put down is food. So we had HelloFresh come out on the Monday. That was the Monday. We went to Aldi on the Sunday, and also we went to Tesco's that day. I'm sorry if this is a bit all jumpy, but this is just the way my brain works. Just when I see it, I remember which day we went. We also had just a corner shop. We actually went to that on the Friday just to pick up some kind of snacky things for us throughout the weekend. And that was all of our purple stickers. Next, if we move over to household, we actually went to Tesco's on the Monday because we needed dishwasher tablets. We got a good deal on those, so those were £10. And then for eating out, Thomas got a kebab for himself on the Saturday. I had actually went out for lunch with my mum and dad that day, so that's why I didn't get anything. We then got something from the chip shop on Sunday to watch the Euro football final. And then finally we have this called the Grub Hub. It's like a local cafe. We got that on the Thursday just because we realised we had money left. We thought we'll go out and have some lunch. So that is all of our spending put down. So as I can see, we had 2 no spend days that week, and I actually noticed that there was some last week that I have not marked, so I'll do that right now. So our 2 no spend days were Tuesday and Wednesday, the 13th and the 14th of this week. And then last week we had Wednesday and Thursday. Perfect, so that's them all down. Let's now flip over to our little tracker and I'll put down the dates, which will be from the 9th until the 15th. And then we like to check in with 5 categories. So we have our food shop. So if you're in America, that's like your grocery shopping. We also have petrol. Household. Eating out. And finally we have unbudgeted. Perfect, so let's start by adding up what we have spent. I'll just grab my calculator. So let's start with our first category, which is food. And we will flip to our little monthly view. So we had a little corner shop for £10.46. And I just like to tick it off as we go. And then the majority of our food trackers come at the weekend. So we had Tesco's for £7.45, Aldi for £36.96, and HelloFresh for £16.99. So altogether that came to £71.86, which is relatively good. I usually try and budget £70 per week, but that's not too bad if we're just like a couple of pounds over. So let's mark this back here. So total spent was £71.86. And as you can see, we had a total remaining last week of £206.65. So now we have a total remaining of £134.79. And we have 2 weeks remaining, which means that leaves us a £67.40 per week. Which is totally doable. So that's everything for food. Petrol, I know that we spent £0. We didn't have to fill up our car at all this week. So we still have a remaining of £8, the same as last time. And we have 2 weeks remaining, so that means it is £40 per week, which should be more than enough for us for the remaining 2 weeks. Next we have household, and we only had one expense for household, and that was for Tesco's for £10. Like I said, to get dishwasher tablets. So our total spent was £10. Last week we had a total remaining of £53.87. So now we have a £43.87 remaining. And if I do my math correctly, that leaves us with £21.94 per week. Perfect. Next, let's go on to eating out. And we do have a few expenses for that. So we had the chip shop for £15. Tick that off. And then over here we had Thomas Get Yourself a Kebab, which was £12.96. And our little cafe for £14.50. So altogether we spent a total of £42.46, which again is not too bad. We were over by a couple of pounds, but not too bad for this week. So £42.46 is what we spent. Last week we still had a total of £113.36 remaining. So now we have £70.90 remaining. And if I divide that by the 2 weeks, that leaves us with £35.45. Per week, which is more than doable. We had no more unbudgeted expenses for this week, but we did have that one on last week, which was £9.99. So that will remain the same. And of course we do not budget per week for unbudgeted. So in terms of this week we are doing not too bad. It seems to be the only category that I'm getting worried about is our food category. I think I'm going to have to rejig for August and up our food category, maybe lower our eating out, because we are starting to do better with that. But yeah, we're going to have to kind of jiggle that about. But we're doing really well for petrol, same for household and eating out. I will quickly show you, if you remember, my little paycheck budget sheet that I designed. It's on my shop, Life with Kate's Quote, on Etsy. You can check it out if you would like to purchase this printable. But this is just my little tracker of what we spent. But we have our income at the top. So Thomas's income, which was £290. We had our rollover from the week before, which was £23.07. And I also rolled over the amount for Thomas's phone bill because it did not come out when it was meant to. So that was £83.43, which we had left over to pay his phone bill. So altogether that was £396.50. I then have all of our bills, which in the most they were the same. We did have to put down, of course, Thomas's phone bill, which came out to be £84.30, and I had not included our TV insurance, which is £10.70. So we were actually £271.72 for bills. Looking over at our cash envelopes, like I said, we were £1.86 over for food because I budget £70 per week. Nothing for petrol, exact amount for household, and we were £2.46 over for eating out. That gave us a total of £124.32. So our little breakdown here, we take our income minus our bills minus our cash envelopes, we were left with £1.26 left over for that week, which we then rolled over. So I hope that makes sense. That's why I like the little paycheck budget, just because Thomas does get paid weekly. I do like our monthly budgets as an overall, and it kind of shows patterns, but day to day I have been using this little paycheck budget sheet. It just kind of works better for us because of when he gets paid. So if you yourself or your partner gets paid weekly, I definitely suggest heading over to my Etsy shop and checking these out. Once you've bought it once, you can just continue to print it, so that's really good. You really just have to pay one time to get the printable. I'm pretty sure it's a PDF that you will get. Also on my Etsy is a July monthly calendar if you want to print that out, just to stick up. Sometimes I do it in my fridge, stick it up there, and you can just add things throughout the month. But yeah, that seems to be everything for this video. I've not really added much to my sinking funds transaction log. I do need to update that. The only thing I really paid out of it is I paid my massage and my eyebrows, which I had already included in my kind of thought process, but everything else remains the same. I hope that you enjoyed this little budget update. If you did, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. And as always, if you have any questions or just something you want to tell me about how your month is going, leave it in the comment section down below, and I'll see you on my next video. Have a magical day, guys. Bye.
Doctor